And it's like real true vindication, because I had to sit back there in the jail with a racist white police force poisoning me and trying to murder me, while my family was hoping that I would be killed. And, it's really crazy, because this blood sacrifice stuff that people is doing to their family members is so evil that when you sitting back there and somebody done targeted you to make you the blood sacrifice of your family, and Jesus Christ and Jehovah come through for you, and he telling you everything they out there saying about you, and then you get out and make it out of that jail cell alive to tell your story, and you got these wicked family members popping up out the woodwork. Y'all, they ain't been calling me. They ain't never gave a damn about me. But as soon as they saw me putting out the truth about my son, as soon as they saw me putting out the truth about my case and what really happened, oh my God, they just came out the woodworks. Trying to hide the fact that I'm pregnant. They're trying to say I'm mentally ill because I am pregnant by this young white man. Y'all can see my stomach moving. You can see the baby inside of me kicking. I was tortured, and my child was tortured. But yet this evil woman, she has always been evil. Michelle has always gone to the church singing all this stuff in the choir like she was so holy. And she is very evil. She is very jealous, demonic woman. And it's like vindication, because I have never gotten a chance to really speak out against my family. I just always ran away. Like, my mom used to send us up to Chicago during the summertime, and they would be jealous of me and my sisters, and they would try to fight us. But, mainly Michelle, had a very nasty attitude. And I never wanted to go back to Chicago. I was 17 when I had went up there with my ex-boyfriend, but I didn't even go visit my family when I went. So I was 13 years old the last time that I went to Chicago to visit my family, because that's how ghetto and ratchet and jealous that they were. I was a beautiful young woman. I'm not saying that they weren't beautiful, but they were just envious, and very evil, and we were raised differently. The environment up there in Chicago was an environment where they were allowed to fight other people and be jealous, and nobody was there to reprimand them and say, you know what, you're not going to hit Andrea. And I was just having that conversation with my grandmother this morning. I was like, it's funny how people can try to do whatever they want to do to me, and don't nobody say nothing. Nobody ever stood up for me. My grandma didn't never stand up for me when Kiana was abusing me. She didn't never stand up for me when Michelle was up there acting jealous and envious of me, because she raised my auntie's kids. So those are like her children. She gonna have their back. She ain't gonna come for my back. Now, I'm not saying my grandma don't love me. She do love me, and she will help me out. But she not gonna come to my aid, and she never has when it comes to my cousins and them abusing me. She ain't never took my side. So for Jehovah and Jesus Christ to take my side and be like, hell no. They back there trying to kill Andrea in this damn jail. And all her family knows she not guilty, and they done took this abuse thing on Andrea too far. Because now you lying on her, trying to make her out to be mentally ill for a white man to have her murdered. And that's demonic. And that's what God showed me. Like, they done took it too far this time. It's one thing to try to beat her up when she a little girl because you jealous. But it's a whole nother thing for you to take your black ass all the way from Chicago and put your mouth on me while I'm all the way in Conroe, Texas, fighting the case against my white baby daddy, and you want to sit over here and lie and try to say somebody is mentally ill because I was back there pregnant and I'm still pregnant. You going to hell, bro. I pray that you do, for still getting on my page and trying to lie on me and my children, because you've been evil and jealous of me my entire life. And it feels like a real true vindication, because you never would think that God allow you a chance to speak out against people like her that abused me since I was a child. That shit hurt me, man. And for you to get up in my life and get on my page because you see that I got a voice now. And you still want to try to bogart me. You still want to try to debo me. All the way from Chicago. Your wicked ass Mama Barbara did not have to ask me to come down there to plot on me, bro. That's witchcraft. You could say that you love me, but then get me in your house and try to have my head on the platter for some white folk, and then you think I'm not going to tell. I'm going to tell on y'all this time around. Because ain't going to be no I had to defend myself, and I'm out there crying and all of this shit about my kids, and you going to lie and try to make it seem like I'm crying and acting like that for nothing. Hell no. It's just like I'm telling on my baby daddy. He didn't get shot for no damn reason. He got shot because he was abusing me and my son. And I'm pregnant. And God knew that I was pregnant. And God knows that I'm pregnant. And the white folks know that I'm pregnant. Why you think everybody been following me all around town? Because they know I'm pregnant. Why you think y'all hoes quick to jump on my page and try to discredit me? Because y'all know I'm pregnant. And y'all know how long I've been carrying this baby. And had it have been y'all, all the family would have been coming to y'all defense. She's pregnant. But yet, y'all exposing yourselves that y'all have been abusing me. Because everybody know I'm pregnant. But yet you still getting on my page trying to discredit me. And the richest of the land know Andrea is pregnant. And it might not be their place to step in. But folk done let me know in the spirit that they know that I'm pregnant. And y'all steady trying to push this narrative of me. And I'm glad that you're doing it. And I know God is allowing it to happen for a reason because he vindicated me right now from y'all abuse as well. I ain't just posting no videos about your mama. If she didn't do something to me, everybody know that. So for future references, everybody that want to try to get involved to plot on Andrea Jones and my kids and try to lie and say I'm a mental patient for putting out the evidence that I'm pregnant and that he was abusing me and my son, then you're going to have to accept the fact that I'm going to tell on you. I ain't going to be no more abusing me behind closed doors, and I ain't going to tell. Because when I react, I ain't know I'm mentally ill. Y'all just not used to nobody standing up to you. You're a bully. So somebody got to be crazy to stand up to you? Nah, I ain't crazy. I'm grown. I ain't no little girl no more. And my kids is involved. And you ain't going to take that jealous Hogwarts bullshit and come around me being jealous like some damn pig. You acting like a damn pig. Like a big old, whatever you call, I want another word for a pig, a hog. You acting like a hog. It ain't even your business. And you look like a pig. You look like a hog. And that's not to be mean to you, but you evil. You evil. And you can dress it up and put rings all on your snout all you want. You are evil as hell. Y'all over here trying to make it about y'all. Trying to get some damn clout. Shit ain't got nothing to do with you. And your evil ass Mama Barbara should have stayed out of my business since she was not genuinely trying to help us. And then y'all know y'all mama did not even take care of y'all. But you're so jealous of me that you want to try to jump to your mother's defense. When you wrote a whole book about your mama, talking about your mama like a dog. And your mama said that nothing that you put in your book was true about her. But yeah, you're getting on my page trying to say I'm lying about your mama. You really need to get your life, little girl. I ain't know you finna be trying to fight me and bully me because everybody know I'm going to defend myself, so you can go on with that. And I am pregnant, so you just going to make it worse on yourself because I'm going to keep calling y'all out. The more that you try to make this about you, I'm putting out the information, and I'm glad that God is showing that my family was not supporting me. And showing everybody in the world who see my videos and everybody in the courts that this is how my family treated me growing up. They abused me, and I did not have nobody to turn to while this white man was abusing me. I didn't. Some people do. They have people they can turn to when they being abused. I turned to my family, but they didn't care because they abused me. And it's showing that it's showing the truth about my life. I didn't have no control over this white man abusing me, and he knew that. And he abused me for 3 years while I was pregnant with my children. And they knew that I didn't have anybody And that makes a man abuse you more when he realizes that your family don't care about you. So that's all these people back there trying to have you in a jail cell to be killed and think they gonna get away with it. And then God came from heaven and he saved me. He fought for me while I was in that cell, while people was poisoning me, trying to cover up the truth about what happened to me. And I pray that the Lord fight with me. And I pray that he fight y'all right now. Just like he fought y'all in the spirit when y'all was trying to do that witchcraft and voodoo on me while I was in that cell. I pray God fight y'all right now. And I pray, Lord Jesus, I pray that you fight Michelle and Barbara Thomas. I pray you fight Michelle Smith. I pray you fight my entire family that want to try to say I'm mentally ill, Father God, for telling the truth that they were trying to have me killed back there. And I pray you fight everybody that's trying to cover up my pregnancy. I pray you send your angels to contend and fight with them right there on their turf. From wherever you at, speaking your mouth against me. This is not about you. This is about my child. They was over there talking about they was going to kill my son while I was back there. And I pray my child is still alive. I have to sit straight up without lying down, pregnant. And this girl got the nerve to get on there and try to call somebody mentally ill. And I was telling the truth about my family. And I'm so glad that God gave me the opportunity to say it again. It's sad. Yes, my family is trying to have me killed. Because you wouldn't be getting on my page trying to call me a damn mental patient for exposing that this man was abusing me. That's why I shot him, and I am pregnant. And that's why God told me to run up out of Barbara's house. Because it's coming out that they was not trying to help Andrea when she came down there. They was trying to paint her out to be a mental patient because she was putting the real evidence out. See, I told y'all Barbara was wicked. Because now they over here trying to say I'm mentally ill. I told y'all. That's the only reason why they even brought me down there was to try to discredit me. Because I'm getting on YouTube and I'm telling. And people's like, oh, well, what good is that going to do? It's going to do a lot of good. Because people going to get to see that y'all lying. Y'all been lying on me and my kids out of jealousy. It's going to show the truth. And it's showing people that I'm out here pregnant and all these wicked family members was going to sit over here and try to take up for this white man and have a black African-American Indian cousin, sister killed. Because they was jealous. So it say, hear my voice, O God, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. But God will shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly they shall be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away, and all men shall fear and shall declare the work of God, for they shall wisely consider of his doing. The righteous shall be glad in the Lord, and shall trust in him, and all the upright in heart shall glory. Okay, this is deep, y'all, because they say that the word of God cuts down to the bone, you know what I'm saying, to the marrow. And it's true, because God, he not scared of you, Michelle. God is not scared of my family. God is not wicked, and he not a liar. And when he sees somebody beating up on folks and abusing a pregnant woman, he gonna say something. He gonna stand up for me. He is a mighty God. I can't fight y'all, you right, but my God can. Our God can fight y'all. He loves me. Look at me. He created me. You did not. Y'all not my creator. You did not create me. It was not y'all will for me to be born into this life. It was God's will for me to be born into this life. And you're not going to mess up my life just because you think you can. So look, y'all, it say, hear my voice, preserve me. So I have to be preserved from my own family who are my enemies. It say, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. So my family is making secret counsel. It say the secret counsel of the wicked. They are wicked. And it's secret counsel. That mean they doing stuff that they think ain't nobody gonna find out about. And then it say who wet their tongue like a sword. They getting on my page calling me mentally ill while I'm in distress. And I am pregnant and I have been abused severely. That is wetting your tongue like a sword. That's shooting bitter words because it's not true. And then it said that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. That mean like if all the evidence come out and people start coming out the woodwork like, yeah, we know Andrea was abused, they gonna switch up real quick. Because that's what she tried to do when I was over there at her mama's house. Oh, it's gonna be all right. We all go through stuff, acting fake. But when they think that they gonna get away with it, when they think that you got enough people against you, then they shoot in secret at the perfect. Meaning when they know you not what they saying that you is. When they know you a better mom than they are. And they over there trying to tear you down. And the Bible say they tear you down. They try to tear you down from your high place. Because you usually somewhere where they wish they could be. Or tear you down from your excellency. Because you putting in more work than they is. I put in way more work with my kids than Michelle. She was always just trying to run up behind some man. And I was trying to run from the man to put my child first. She be trying to run up behind men to keep from putting her child first. And the Lord that had to make Michelle put her kids first. And God knows that I need time to explain my story about what's going on with my life. It ain't got nothing to do with saying I'm a bad mom. I'm not a bad mom. But I need help from my community because my baby daddy was abusing me and he have 8 charges. And that's very serious when you done had to shoot a man. God said he going to jail. I'm not like my family. I'm not finna let man after man keep abusing me and then get a new man and let him keep abusing me. No, my baby daddy is the one that has been abusing me. And I'm pressing charges because my God told me to. That's the right thing to do. You don't just let no man keep on hurting you and your kids and then you just move on to the next. That's why you got mental problems, Michelle. Because you're not acknowledging the fact that you're being abused. And then you're getting on my page thinking that something is wrong with me standing up for the fact that I was abused. Because you need counseling. And my counsel comes from the Most High God. So I don't got to take counsel against you. I'll tell you right to your face. You need counseling. That man just beat you up, all up in your face with a phone. You need to go get some counseling, honey. You are mentally ill. And then it says they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They do. They continue to do this. I have been out of this jail for an entire year. And they continue to encourage themselves with trying to bring me down. And the state has continued to do this. People just need to leave me alone and let me get the help that I need from anybody that's willing to help me. If you're not willing to really help us and you want to see bad things happen to me, that's fine. But it's people out there, I'm pretty sure, because God has shown me, that will help us. And they ain't going to sit up and just talk bad about me. And they know that I've been abused. And they want to help us. So y'all need to stop with that wickedness. And it's like the crab in the bucket mentality. Because I deserve a blessing after what I've been through. And my children deserve some blessings after what we've been through. We don't deserve for my family to keep trying to tear us down because of where you at in your life. Let us make it, bro. I know that me and my children have made it further than anybody really have in my family, bro. As far as getting help that we didn't always have. We was from a very impoverished place. So to have the rich, you know what I'm saying, finding out about my story and wanting to help us. Let us make it. We need help. Stop being evil and jealous and trying to tear us down and bring us down, bro. I want to be successful in this life. And I cannot be successful if I got my own damn family trying to keep pulling me down, man. I'm talented. I'm beautiful. And y'all need to stop that shit. Lord, forgive me for cursing, but that's evil. And I'm tired of it. And God have my back, man. So I'm going to stand up to y'all. Y'all not going to keep tearing me down. And then it says, they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. So they try to find anything they can say bad about you. Like that people will have you come around them just so they could try to find out something bad to say about you. Oh, she did this, she did that, she did. That's evil, man. And we grown. And God says it's time to pass judgment on grown folk. You're not a child. And when God put his blessing over my life, and you want to sit over there and try to find something bad to say about me, you putting your tongue on me. And God said, I'll bless thee who bless thee, and I'll curse thee who curse thee. And every tongue that rises against you, thou shalt condemn. So every time you rise your tongue against me, I'm going to condemn you. Because that's what God said I'm going to do, because I'm his child. And you're not going to keep on doing stuff to me and talking bad about me and thinking I can't call you out. Because I'm not no punk. And God didn't give me the spirit of fear, and I am afraid. And y'all not making it no better by trying to attack your own family member. And I'm glad that I'm showing that this is what my family do. And that's generational. And that's a curse. And it's evil. Because family is supposed to stick together. But y'all are not my mother's children. Now, as far as me and my sister goes, that's between me and God. What happened with my sisters. And I ain't up here saying nothing bad about my sisters right now. I done said what I needed to say about my sisters, and I done left it alone. And if I need to say anything about my sisters, then I will. But y'all the ones brought me down there to Arkansas trying to plot, so I had to call you out. All right, so then it says, but God shall shoot at them with an arrow. Man, the reason why I'm able to be so confident and stand up for myself is because the Lord did it first. God stood up for me first. And because he did it, it showed me that he not going to still sit there and let people just keep on abusing me. You know, and because it increased my relationship with him. It caused me to realize that he really did love me. Because I was like, if God gonna sit over here and watch people abusing me, like, how could he really be real? How could he really love me? And he wasn't like that. He was 100. He was infinite. You know what I'm saying? He told the truth that people was abusing me and that he wasn't gonna have it. You know what I'm saying? And that made me love him for real, man, because, you know, I'm in love with my God. Like, when I say I'm in love with Jehovah, I'm in love with Jehovah because he acknowledged everybody that's been abusing me. He stand up for me against everybody that's been doing it. And these are his creations. You know, he loves his children, but he's not unrighteous. And if somebody doing something wrong to me, he's telling on them and he's fighting them for me because I ain't did nothing wrong to her. And if I was the one doing evil to Michelle, he'll be fighting me. But I'm not doing nothing evil to them. So God fighting for me. Now I want to show y'all something like, okay, I'm gonna post it on this. I'm gonna post it on my next video. I'm gonna show y'all.